Sup, legends? All right, I'm gonna quickly bang this out for you guys. Okay, I'm happy to buy GU and EU exactly where they are right now, but it is looking unlikely to get an entry. Throughout Asia today, we have induced our 15-minute external low, which has a very, very high probability of being a breaker structure, just given where we're positioned on the higher time frame, with that being our weekly break and that our daily. We've got so much room to retrace. Since taking that 15-minute external low, we have retested. So I'm happy to buy up to target the retest. I'm also happy to sell from here. I don't think this point will hold long term, but I'm happy to sell from there. Decisional points up here. So I'm also looking for something like this to come down, target some sort of liquidity, potentially sweep the low here, but then more likely push up like that. So that's what I'm looking for on GU. EU is more or less very similar. At the top of that daily point, that's the weekly just there. So we didn't quite get to the weekly. However, we did break the daily high. We've now broken 15-minute external low. Heaps of liquidity. We are mitigating further of this supply to demand area, which did sweep a little bit of liquidity. So we're further mitigating that area. We haven't taken the low on EU like we have on GU. So we've got good divergence there. What you've then got is a mitigation of this area, which shouldn't hold, should be a smart money trap. We've now pushed low into this area, induced the retest of that break. We've come up, we've broken high. We've retested that point. We've set the retest out of this area. That should be a smart money trap. I'm now looking for a confirmation inside of here. Reason that I'm looking for a confirmation inside of there on both pairs is just given that I don't have any more structure to be able to work with. So I need it to be able to set something up for me inside of here. Um, Going to be tricky. That aspect of it is going to be very, very tough, just given there's no structure. So I want to buy this. But quite honestly, I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to get into it. EU is also mitigating the decisional area, which is obviously this whole area here of that break just there. If I could induce it, that would be good because then I can work with this high. So if I can get something like this, I'll take that. Um, just needs to give it. I don't think it's going to, but if it doesn't give it, I don't have a way to get in this. Um, I want to be break even at the sweep of this high. So yeah, like if G breaks, that's probably that'd be a huge limit. Oh shit. Might have to run something like that. Probably have to wait for that next break, really. Because this is only a two leg. We should be fine with that, to be fair. I'm happy to go if we break that. Um, and I'll run it here like this, or whatever I've sort of got to work with. But yeah, sweet. Cool. This is looking better. Sweet. AU is pretty similar. AU, I need a better inducement. So AU is in the extreme of our 15-minute external leg. It is coming out of a very significant area. So if I jump on the daily, we're at the extreme of our weekly. Now, yes, we're very bullish into it. This point may not hold. However, it needs to give a good inducement, I believe, if it's going to be a smart money trap. And what that looks like is the inducement of this low. Now, the other reason that I've got this as a smart money trap, besides this point outweighing this point, is we never retested the break. We've just come straight down into it. So we've generated liquidity on the pullback, which is great, but we haven't retested to confirm the range. So what I'm looking for is for price to be able to come up from here, sweep this. I then believe we're going to sell from there. So I'm happy to buy up to it. AU structurally is quite nice. We've got an external break here, retested in that smart money point now. AU looks like it's probably just going to run though. I want it to come down into this range. I'll then be looking for pretty much the exact same thing on AU as I've been looking for on GU and EU. This isn't going to be enough for me as I don't want to buy out of this area here. So I'm happy to just let AU do its thing if it's going to run. Um, yeah, just let it do its thing. Ideally, it comes down a bit further. If GU can set up here, it'd be really nice. We've also got no news today either, guys, so we're good on that side of things. Got nothing to be concerned about there. DXY's broken its external high as well, so I'll quickly show you. Damn it. I'll quickly show that here too. Wait, so looking at the DXY, I can just jump on the 30 here, that's fine. Cool. So we've broken that weekly low, had a small 15-minute break to the upside of that external point. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense to have a bit of a sell-off, which will drive the other two up, which works well in our favor. So we'll yeah, I'm only really going to be looking for buyers today. I'm not interested in selling until we can come up and at least mitigate something or sweep some liquidity. So we'll leave it there. See what these going to do. Might set up. See what GU is going to do from here. Ideally, we can get one more inducement to the downside inside of this little leg. But yeah, looking good to start the week.